An intriguing World War II story and a pointed dark comedy are available for viewing this weekend. Here to review Operation Mincemeat and On the Count of Three is film critic Chuck Kaplinski. Now, I will say I have said On the Count of Three multiple times to my children, not that it ever worked.
I don't think you said it in the context that it's said in this movie.
Okay, well, let's not start with that one.
Okay.
Let's save that one. Operation Mincemeat.
Operation Mincemeat, yes. This is an intriguing film on HBO, or I should say Netflix, starting Friday. True life World War II story. One of those things that kind of got swept under the rug that you don't hear about, and then all of a sudden somebody did some digging and uncovers this fascinating story. There you see in the poster Colin Firth, Matthew McFadden, and they play the two officers who are put in charge of this strange operation. Seems as though the Nazi forces are expecting the Allied forces to invade Europe through Italy. Well, they don't want them to know that, so they come up with this ruse. They say, well, what if we come up with some fake plans, write them down, showing that the Allied forces are going to invade Greece. We'll put them on a dead body, and then we'll have that body washed up where we know the Nazis will find it, and then they'll think we're invading Greece instead of Italy, which is what we're actually going to do. Oh, what a simple idea. Not so simple. And actually, this is exactly what they did. They had to find, of course, a dead body first to actually do this, and they do in a suicide, a homeless man who unfortunately took his own life, and his sister agrees to let them do this with him. There he is, poor guy. This becomes very, very complicated. They go to elaborate means to come up with a backstory. Instead, in addition to the plans that they plan on the body, they have love letters that are supposedly written to and from his fiancée. They even put a receipt for the engagement ring that he supposedly bought for his fiancée, as well as another past due bill in another pocket. They go to extreme measures to make this all seem real. And wouldn't you know it, the Nazis actually bought it. Even though you know what's going to happen, this is still quite fascinating because there's a couple of twists and turns I did not tell you about. Really, really an interesting film, the type of movie that made me go and find out more things about it because it's just absolutely fascinating.
Okay, where's the mincemeat come in?
Mincemeat refers to something that's dead.
Oh, okay. I was not aware of that.
Netflix on Friday.
Okay, add that one to the list. But now On the Count of Three, a dark comedy.
Yes, On the Count of Three, again, this is not how you did this with your kids, because On the Count of Three refers to a suicide pact that these two have. And on the count of three, they decide they're going to shoot each other in the head. Yes.
Oh, my word.
There you see Christopher Abbott, one of our finest young actors. He stars as Kevin, and then Jared Carmichael, the comedian. He is Val. He directed the film, Mr. Carmichael did. These are two troubled young men. They've been friends all of their lives, and they've decided that life has nothing really to offer them, and they're going to kill each other at the end of the day. But before they do that, they're going to go and do some things that, well, they know it's going to be the last time they're going to have the opportunity to do them. And things go horribly, horribly wrong. There you see Tiffany Haddish.
How can things go any more wrong?
Well, you know, when you go to visit the therapist, they're played by Henry Winkler. Yeah, who abuses you, and you go to kill him to even the score, yeah, things actually go a little bit more wrong than
Oh,
that.
my word.
Yeah, you said before this that these movies were not for you. This one is definitely not for you.
Wow.
But this is a movie that really had a great effect on me because what it talks about is people who are forgotten by the system, people who need our help, people who are marginalized. They might not have the resources that they need to deal with the mental illness that plagues so many people. And that's really what this film is about. These guys feel abandoned. They feel as though there is no hope. They feel as though that no one cares about them. And this is, of course, the mindset they have and the reason why they decide to do this. As I said, this is not for all tastes. It does not end well. I'm not going to kid you in doing that, but there is a glimmer of hope there, even though it is faint. You can find this one through video on demand, through Amazon, Apple, any of the streaming services that you use that offer that.
So that one's playing now?
Playing now.
Netflix, yes. You have to wait till Friday?
Yes.
Okay, wow. Well, sounds like a few I may or may not be checking out.
Sure you won't.
But that's why we go to realtalkwithchuckandpam.com so that we can find a movie worth checking out. For more reviews and witty banter, you can check out the Real Talk with Chuck and Pam YouTube channel, their video reviews, all of their segments on their website, links on their Facebook page. You never know. They always have something fun to give away, so who knows what's coming up next.